Hello and welcome. A few weeks ago I did a presentation on the finger chopper. The finger chopper was invented by this gentleman right here. His name is Ed Massey. Today I'd like to present something else he invented. It's called Fantastique, and I'd like to give you the history of this thing and why I like it. But before I do that, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Ed. Ed Massey was born February 3rd, 1889 or 1893, I'm not sure which. It depends on who you look at and who you're reading. But it was in the 1880s, 1890s, early 1890s he was born. Passed away November 15th, 1964. He's an author, he's an inventor, he's an amateur magician, was never a full-time magician, and a magic dealer. He spent his career in advertising in the Philadelphia area. He was active in the Society of American Magicians. He was active in the I.B.M, and he contributed regular articles to the Sphinx. He invented the penetration frame, 1927. He invented piercing a woman, the rod through body illusion that Howard Thurston made famous, 1931. He invented Vivisection, 1933. He invented the finger chopper in 1941. Sold it to Max Holden, who marketed the effect. He invented sawing through a cigarette, 1941, Squeezaway block, 1946, and Fantastique, 1947. If you've been around magic for any length of time, a number of the effects that I just mentioned, you've probably done or you've seen done. These are classics. Classics. And this one man invented all of them. He wrote a book called New and Original Magic in 1922. It's available on library.com for download. He also wrote a book called Adventures of a Boy Magician, 1934. Now, let me tell you what has attracted me to this particular effect. I read this book many years ago. It's called Illusion Builder to Fu Manchu, David Bamberg. In this book, there is an effect that is described. I want to read the description to you. So, again, this was a Grand Illusion show. It was, if you're familiar with the Grand David, the Fu Manchu show was the inspiration for the Grand David. So it was a full-scale illusion show, but he did something like this. I want to share this with you. It was called the Thief of Bagdad, or Ribbon Through Glass. This small trick is built up into a production filled with comedy, excitement, and magic in this manner. A piece of glass with a hole in its center is shown and placed in a stand. A green ribbon is threaded through the glass, and the ends are held by two assistants. David calls himself the Thief of Bagdad, and that he is going to try to remove the glass from the ribbon while they act as guards and hold on to the ends of the ribbon. Fu Manchu says the glass represents valuable jewels of the princess, and it is closely guarded and could not possibly be removed in that condition. Suddenly, there is a loud commotion in an upper box in which a man and a woman are having a terrible fight. The man knocks the lady down, picks her up, and throws her from the box to the stage. An assistant comes in and picks up the mannequin, scolding the man for disturbing the show. David now stands nonchalantly, holding the piece of glass in his hand, free of the stand and ribbon. So that is the Thief of Baghdad. That was the presentation that Fu Manchu had. It was based on this film. Let me tell you a little bit about this movie. This is called The Thief of Baghdad. Release date December 25th, Christmas Day, 1940 in the United States. Although produced by Alexander Korda in London, the film was completed in California due to the outbreak of World War II. The Thief of Baghdad won the Academy Award for Cinematography, Art Direction, and Special Effects. It marks the very first motion picture in which blue screen was used in a film, The Thief of Baghdad. I believe this was the inspiration for Fu Manchu's presentation. But this is what you guys are probably interested in. It's called Fantastique, invented by Ed Massey. And here's the way this works. So you have this wooden piece right here and this frame. The wooden piece goes into the frame like this, and then you thread it. And let me show you. I'm going to show you very carefully so you can see. I'm going to thread through the front and show you the back so that it's coming through the back, and then thread it out again. Thread it thusly. Hopefully you're seeing the impossibility here of what I'm attempting to do. There. Okay. So this is similar to what Fu Manchu would have done, except that Fu Manchu used a ribbon and a pane of glass, and he only had one hole in the pane of glass. So he passed the ribbon through a frame like this, through the glass. Two people were holding it, and then he effected the removal of that piece of glass. Now in this case, it comes out just like that. Folks, that is Ribbon Fantastic at Massey. Hope you enjoyed it. Great little effect, folks. Listen, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoy what I do here. If you do, please subscribe. Please comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.